Hello everyone, Good for the win here, and welcome back to a video I haven't done for a very long time, and that's Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So today I want to talk about the legendary events and what is making them so dang difficult, or at least the mentality for making them difficult, why they might be doing it, and why it's okay, really. So I just want to go through, so obviously C3-PO is going on right now, so we have Ewoks, and as you can see, my Ewoks are not very high in investment. Okay, so this is going to be a train wreck and a half, but we're going through. I'm probably not even using the optimal Ewoks, but we're gonna do whatever, because that's really bad when Elder is the one that gets stunned, especially when Scout goes first and he's gonna get counterattacked. Oh, he didn't get counterattacked. Interesting. Does this dispel buffs? No it doesn't, but you know what, we will, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna lose. See, Elder's dead, so as you can see, this event is very difficult, especially for low investment, and honestly, I think it would still be difficult even if I had a few more gear levels on some of these Ewoks. I really don't think having like all gear 8 or all gear 9 even, or possibly not even, oh dear goodness, Elder's dead again. But I really don't think that having too much more investment gear wise is really going to make that much of a difference, because I have, as you see, I have Chirpa at 9 and Wicket at 9, and then the other 3 that I'm using are all at 8. And I do have the Zeta on Chirpa, which, I mean, I had an extra one I could throw on there, so I was like, why not? So, but, and I just wanted to talk about, like, this isn't the first legendary event that has been difficult. If you guys recall, dear goodness, why do they keep killing Elder so fast? If you guys recall back a couple months ago when Chewbacca was released, we had to have bounty hunters, and I had even more, like, I had better gear for my, let's actually go to my bounty hunters real quick just so I can show you. So here is essentially what I had. I think Boba Fett was gear 11. I didn't have Bosk starred up high enough for it yet, so I was using Boba Fett, Dengar, Greedo, IG-88, and Cad Bane, I believe. And while it wasn't an optimal lineup, it was very, very difficult to do anything. And that was with some pretty big investment. So I kind of want to go over why I think they are making these more difficult, because it makes sense with the timeline of the game. So obviously the game's been out for like 3 years now, and if you think about all the, dear goodness, at least I can revive him as long as Elder survives. Anyways, if you think of all the people who've played from day one, myself included, I don't know if I'm exactly day one, but I am definitely really close to day one. We have we kind of have a lot collected already, right? So people who are more invested, either monetarily or even with time, they have more invested into this game, so obviously they're going to have more to be able to give, and they've been in bigger guilds for longer than I have, so they've had better opportunity to kind of get their gear levels up and their star levels up. So it's all kind of just like a big circle. I might actually do this time. This is really cool. Okay, so this might just be like a, hey, minimal investment for Ewoks. But like I said, it just seems like, oh dear goodness, I'm losing. I'm also losing my train of thought. What am I saying here? I need to revive. Okay. Words, Dave, words. Dear goodness, I'm losing all the words. I don't even know what I was talking about. let's just try to get let's try to get through this, because I really need to get rid of Han, because I think Han's gonna put out a lot of damage. If I can keep Elder under stealth, we'll probably be okay. Do I have Wicket's thing coming up here soon? Almost got my cleanse ready. Good. Awesome. So Archie's almost down. Can we revive the other guy? No. Okay. We're not gonna be able to counter off of that either. Sucks. Tebow. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Who are we reviving? Scout. Okay, cool. Ooh, it's getting dicey. Dicey indeed. I just need to keep Elder under stealth. I need them revives and cleanses, and the possibility of a cleanse. Please, thank you. Okay, C3-PO is useless without someone doing damage for him. So if we can get Leia out of here, I think we actually got this. Holy crap. This kind of defeats the whole purpose of my video. Anyways, but they are making this hard, because if you think about it, there are a lot of people who have been playing the game for a very long time. So they kind of have to appease these people, and they don't want these newcomers who just recently reached level 85 not too long ago to be able to get these characters just right off the bat. And so they're making it more difficult for these characters to be obtained, and they're actually making them a little better. Obviously, power creep is going to be a thing. They need to make something new and better to drive product. They're a business, so they're trying to drive product. So that is their main goal and their main focus. So what they're going to try to do is make the next best thing and make it more impressive, so you'll buy it. And it wasn't as apparent with some of the other past legendary events, because if you go back, let's go ahead and activate him real quick. If you go back and look at if you go back and look at my videos for when I got Thrawn and for when I got BB-8 and some of those other legendary event characters, so let's look at my first order real quick. First order here. Okay, so first order executioner when BB-8 first dropped was not a thing. So Kylo Ren Unmasked was also not a thing. I don't think my first order TIE pilot was gear 10. And so if you look, I don't think Kylo Ren was gear 10 either. He was, I think they may have all been gear 8. Maybe Kylo Ren was gear 9. Because he's not gear 10. I'm going crazy. But anyways, we had Phasma, Stormtrooper, Officer, Pilot, and Kylo. And that was the team, and I was able to do it fairly easily with a pretty much gear 8 squad. And if we go back to Phoenix, now I will admit Phoenix took a long time for me to get, and obviously I've invested a little bit. I think Ezra, this may have been what I had, so it did get a little harder. But even with Palpatine, getting Palpatine was fairly easy back when he first dropped, because I mean Biggs and Wedge was just like the most ridiculous combo you could do. Plus you could combo, you could have an Akbar lead for extra speed and cleanses. I didn't have Han Solo at the time. R2-D2 wasn't a thing. Let's see, who else did we have? We had Lando, Leia, Stormtrooper Han. So some of these really good kind of staple characters really back in the day, if you looking back in the time capsule almost. I remember getting Yoda obviously requiring Jedi. So let's see, what Jedi did I use? I used Mace Windu, I used Eth Koth, probably Luminara, and probably Qui-Gon, and honestly, probably the Jedi Consular. I think those were my 7-star Jedi I used to get Yoda back in the day. So I mean, just thinking about how much the game has changed over time and just how difficult these events have become. Because really, this is the last day of the 3PO event, and I really just got lucky enough that my Elder survived long enough to keep the revives going, which is probably just the key to success there. So if you're if you're curious, let's just go in. I'll show you what I've got them all. So here's everyone's stats. All right, so he's getting 51 speed. So obviously they're not modded very great, to be honest. Oh, that's not an Ewok. They're not modded the best. You are getting 33 speed. So we got 161 speed, 151 speed. From Tebow here, the Scout has, I think he's got a little more. Yeah, he's got 187, so he's getting 47 speed from mods. Elder, I think I wanted to make him beefy, but also have some speed. So he's probably the only one over 200. If any of the other ones are over 200, it would be Wicket. I just want to look at him. Dang it, you're really gonna make me go in here, game. But really, this is kind of just like a minimal investment. This is all you need. This is what you need for 3PO. So let's see stats. Yeah, he's 183 as well. So I have two below 180, and then the other 3 were at or above 180. And I do have the Zeta on Chirpa. I don't have the Zeta on Wicket. Have all the abilities maxed for everything else except for Chirpa's basic, which would have just given me more damage. But as you see, I got speed sets, critical chance there, potency sets, and a tenacity set. Tenacity sets to try to keep him from getting debuffed, and some defense to make him a little bulky, and then offense and crit chance just for some sheer damage, and then health and crit chance for survivability. So there you go. There's your minimal investment Ewok squad right there. And by minimal investment, we have 3 Gear 8s and 2 Gear 9s and 1 Zeta. So you do have to invest a Zeta. It does seem like it helps out a lot because you definitely need that extra damage. But this kind of detracted from the whole video. I was going in expecting to just get curb stomped every time I went in while I explained this whole thing. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Let me know what you guys think. If you understand why they're kind of pushing for more difficult events, to try to push more investment, push people to kind of maybe invest some money into the game so they can keep their doors open. Because the hard truth is they do still need money to operate and to make sure that they keep their doors open. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna get curb stomped here. I'm just gonna put it on auto. So, but like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, and just let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.